If we are not thinking, clear mind meditation, Samadhi meditation are not different, but also they are not the same. Hello everyone, it's Jason, and I'm here answering your questions about Zen, meditation, your practice life, any kind of question. Today's question is about clear mind meditation and Samadhi meditation. Are they different? Let's dive into this. Jason, you often talk about clear mind meditation. How is this different from Samadhi? This is a very good question. First, I want to point out, if we are thinking, then clear mind meditation, Samadhi meditation are different. If we are not thinking, clear mind meditation, Samadhi meditation are not different, but also they are not the same. I'm going to talk about this from a practicing perspective. So when we look at Samadhi, this usually means it's an intense concentration, one point. It's practiced by many different traditions, and in some traditions, Samadhi is the ultimate goal. I'm going to give you an example of Samadhi meditation. So let's say you're doing sitting meditation and you're reciting the mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum. So when you're sitting, only Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. What do you see? Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. What do you hear? Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Whatever you smell, taste, touch, everything is just Om Mani Padme Hum. Only one point. Birds chirping outside, only Om Mani Padme Hum. Maybe a friend or partner is asking you, hey, did you take out the trash? Only Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Just one point, a deep concentration. When we talk about clear mind meditation, often you will hear it's like a mirror. Your mind is like a mirror. Wherever you point the mirror, it just reflects. If I point the mirror to the sky, just reflects blue. If I point the mirror to the wall, it just reflects white. If I point the mirror to the floor, it just reflects brown. So clear mind meditation means in this moment, what is it? In Samadhi meditation, your mind is not being pulled around by external circumstances. You're not being pulled around by thoughts or feeling. It's the same way in clear mind meditation. In this moment, what is it? Not being pulled around by our thoughts or feelings, but it doesn't mean no thinking. Hui Neng, the sixth ancestor of Zen, really made a clear point about Samadhi meditation. He said, when mind works freely without any hindrance and is at liberty to come and go, we attain Samadhi of prajna, or liberation. Such a state is called the function of no thinking. But to refrain from thinking of anything so that all thoughts are suppressed is to be tied and bound by the Dharma, and this is an erroneous view. One way I like to talk about this too is that clear mind is not staying or holding any moment. I want to share a story we use in our school. It's also a koan. It's about a woman who lived in China. She was an older woman, and she was supporting a young monk. Now, it was said at that time that if you practice for 10 years, this enlightenment nature should be very clear to everybody. So this woman supported this monk by giving him a hermitage to practice in. She gave him clothes, food, everything to support him, and his only job was to sit Zen. After 10 years, there was no word from this monk, so this woman wanted to test him and see what was going on. So she talked to her daughter, who was very young at the time, and she told her daughter about a plan to test him. This daughter was very excited about this. So this woman dressed up her daughter in the best clothes, best perfume. She loaded her up with very good food and clothes for this monk. So this young woman gathered these items, went over to the hermitage and knocked on the door. And when the monk opened the door, he was very surprised to see her. "Oh, it's very wonderful to see you. You've grown up so much. I'm so grateful that your mother has been supporting me for so long." Just then, this young woman embraced the monk, kissed him, and asked him, "How do you feel now?" This monk responded, "Rotten logs on cold rocks, no warmth in the winter." And that's just a poetic way of saying, didn't feel anything. His mind was not moving. So the daughter went back to her mother, and the mother was very curious. "Tell me what happened. What did he say?" And the daughter was just going on about how wonderful this monk is, how strong his center is, his samadhi energy, not moving. And the mother said, "I don't care how wonderful he is. I don't care how strong his center or how great his samadhi is. What did he say?" Then the daughter told the mother what the monk said. "Rotten logs on cold rocks, no warmth in the winter." The mother was shocked and was very angry. And she grabbed a stick, went over to the hermitage, beat the monk, kicked him out, and burned the hermitage to the ground. So it's a very famous story. There's a lot of questions that appear in this kongan. I mean, the first was, why did this woman get so angry at this monk? What was this monk's mistake? And also, if you were the monk, how could you respond to this woman after she embraced you and kissed you? So I think this is a very important teaching to talk about. So this monk had very strong energy, was not moving. So when the woman, this young woman, kissed him, he didn't move. His mind didn't move. He didn't give in to desire. He kept his energy very strong and clear at that point. But there wasn't any wisdom. There wasn't any love or compassion for this woman. So in our school, we talk about clear mind meditation. So yeah, your energy is not moving in the moment, because the other side of the coin is maybe you give in and take advantage of this young woman, which has happened from time to time in many different traditions. And we know that that causes usually a lot of turmoil and suffering. So where do we find that middle way where our energy is not moving, our mind is clear, but we respond with love and compassion? It's really important not to get attached to the words here. What's most important is the experience. Sometimes we do say, become one with the moment. But I think better is to say, when subject and object disappear, when I and other disappear, then everything becomes clear in this moment. And we don't hold on to the experience. We don't stay at that point. Every moment, we're coming alive, waking up. Every moment, we're responding to the situation as it arises. And if we're going to talk about the teaching of these two styles of meditation, that would be the difference between clear mind meditation and samadhi meditation. But forget about all of that. If you were the monk and this young woman embraced you and kissed you, how would you respond? That's more important than clear mind meditation and samadhi. Those are my thoughts for the day. Let me know in the comments what you think about all this. Is there a difference between samadhi and clear mind meditation? I would love to hear from you. Okay, everyone, as usual, I hope to see you very soon.